Welcome back to Watercolors with Aria. Today we have an exciting new product that we will be using, which is Elsewhere Unplug's new watercolor pencils. Using Elsewhere Unplug's large watercolor notebook, we're just going to go ahead and open up to a brand new page. Now, what are watercolor pencils? Well, unlike regular pencils, watercolor pencils, when you add water to them, they actually begin to do this magic thing where they turn into watercolor paint. In today's tutorial, we will be going over 7 unique ways that you can use watercolor pencils. So the first and most common way to use watercolor pencils is option A, which is to first sketch out your drawing with the watercolor pencils, and then the second step is to add water. In order for us to be able to accurately compare between the 7 different options of using watercolor pencils, we're going to replicate the same exact picture for each of our trials. So for option A, B, C going forward, we're going to sketch out a sunset. So now I'm just going to go ahead and pick out the colors that I think I will probably be using in my sunset. I'll just stick with about 6 or 7 colors to try and keep it simple. I'm going to start with my blue pencil and just add in a simple little sketch of the ocean and just fill that in. And for fun, I'm just going to mix a few different hues of blue just to mix up some different colors and see what happens after I add water to this sketch, which is my favorite part of using watercolor pencils, is actually to make new colors and then see what happens once I add water after I've sketched out my painting. So now I'm going to go ahead and sketch out my sun by coloring a little bit of yellow right above the ocean and kind of make some beams of light coming out from the sun, maybe adding a little bit of red in the middle so that the sun kind of pops out, and then just add lightly a little bit of a pink sky in the background. Now this is my favorite part, so using the paintbrush that is included with the watercolor pencils, all we are going to do is dip our paintbrush in the water, and then with no paint whatsoever, we are just going to start lightly going over our sketch with just water and start to blend out those colors. And you might need a little bit more water as you go, but as you can see, the colors are already starting to blend and mix together. One thing to keep in mind while you're working with watercolor pencils is that you still want to clean your brush in between different colors. Unless you want them to blend together, then it's totally fine. But I'm going to clean my brush before I paint the sun, just so that the blue and the yellow don't mix together. And then I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more water for our pink sky, which for this I'm okay with if the sun blends in with the sky a little bit, since that is our sunset. And so there's a little sunset for you for option A. For option B, this is also a technique that I use pretty frequently, which is to first sketch your drawing out with a black watercolor pencil. Step 2 is to add watercolors using your usual watercolor kit. So this option is great for anyone who loves sketching out their piece before painting, but then hates going back in with an eraser and erasing all those pencil marks afterwards. Because as you begin to paint with your watercolors, those initial sketches that you did with your black pencil will begin to actually blend in with your picture. So using our same sunset example from option A, I'm going to go in with a black watercolor pencil and go ahead and lightly sketch out that same sunset picture. Once we like our sunset sketch, I'm going to use Elsewhere Unplug's watercolor kit that I am very fond of and just go ahead and paint right over that sunset sketch. So I'm just going to go ahead and pre-wet some of the colors that I will be using for our watercolor painting. And now I'm going to go in with our blue and begin painting our ocean. And as we begin to blend our watercolors out, you'll start to notice that you can't even see the sketch below it. However, one thing you want to keep in mind with this option is that you don't want to add too much pressure with your black watercolor pencil. because when you then go in to add your watercolors, the black will actually be initiated by the water and start to blend with your watercolors, and you might get some shades that you didn't initially want in your painting. So just be sure that if you do this option, you use your black watercolor pencil very, very lightly for your sketching step. For option C, the first step will be painting our sunset with our watercolors and then going back in with our watercolor pencils to add a bit more detail. First, let's go ahead and paint our sunset using our usual watercolor kit. I'm gonna go ahead and start by painting our ocean and blend that out with a bit of water, and then add the sun with a few yellow sun rays. Add a little bit of the pink sky just to make it look a little bit more sunsetty. I forgot to add a pink sky to option B, so I'm going to also go ahead and do that really fast as well. What you want to be sure to do with option C is to allow your painting to dry before adding details with your watercolor pencils. However, if you want those details to blend, you can still add the pencils while your painting is still wet. So the sun looks to me like it's a little bit wet. So let's go ahead and try and see what happens when we add our watercolor pencils on top of our wet picture. And as I'm adding in the pencil, it does to me kind of feel almost like I'm drawing with a crayon. But I'm still able to keep that control and add more detail to the sun. But now that the ocean part is dry, let's go ahead and go back over it with our watercolor pencil. I can still add details to my artwork when my painting is wet, but I have found that I'm able to add a bit more detail into my paintings if I allow them to dry before going back in with the watercolor pencils. For option D, which we kind of saw in option C, we are going to first pre-wet our paper with water and then sketch our sunset with our watercolor pencils. Using one of my wider brushes, I'm going to go ahead and dip it in the water and then just brush over the watercolor paper, only using the water, where we want our picture to be. Then what we're going to do is add our watercolor pencils on top of our wet watercolor paper. Starting with the ocean, I'm going to sketch out some simple blue waves. And oh my gosh, this already feels so nice and pretty. So I'm just gonna begin blending that out a little bit. And the really cool thing about Elsewhere Unplug's watercolor pencils is that they're pretty pigmented. So when you do this option, it will actually feel like you're almost painting with a paintbrush. Let's go ahead and add our little sun. And add in the pink sky, some sun rays, and that looks good. Option E will be similar to option D, except we will actually be dipping our watercolor pencils in the water and then sketching our sunset with the wet pencils. Starting with the ocean again, I really am just going to take my blue pencil and dip it right in the water and then go ahead and sketch with that wet watercolor pencil. Now you might need to go back and add a little bit more water as you go, but you can just really treat this as a paintbrush. As I begin to add the sun, you'll also probably notice that this is a lot more pigmented than the other options that we experimented before this one. So I would just keep in mind that if you use this option, you're going to get more of a cream consistency with your watercolor pencils rather than a tea consistency that we have talked about in the previous tutorials. Let's go ahead and add the pink sky a little bit. I'm going to dry these off on my napkin really quickly. As you can see, they are pretty pigmented when I dry them off on the napkin as well. Option F, and maybe the most simple option, is to just use your watercolor pencils as regular pencils and not add any water at all. This is an amazing option if you want to take your watercolor pencils outside and sketch a beautiful picture, but maybe you run out of time, and then later at night you could either add water, or if you like your picture how it is and you don't want to blend it out with water, you can just leave it as a beautiful pencil sketch. It happens to me all the time where I'll draw a very detailed watercolor picture with the watercolor pencils, and then I don't want to add water because I don't want to mess it up, and I'll just leave it as a beautiful watercolor pencil sketch. And that's totally fine. Elsewhere Unplug has so many watercolor colors in this kit that I can totally see that happening sometime in the future. So I'm just going to sketch out a quick sunset for option F and then move on to our option G. G is our final technique that we will be going over, where we're actually just going to make paint with the pencils. And so I'm just going to pick 3 colors and then scratch out a patch using that color. I'm going to go ahead and move my notebook up so you can see what I'm doing a little better. We got a little bit cut off, so I'm just going to add a little bit more pigment to my blue splotch. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just making kind of a big blue circle palette for my blue color, and then repeating that same step with my orange pencil. And then we need a pink sky, so I'm going to go ahead and make a little pink splotch in the corner here. And what's cool about this technique is that you can mix multiple different colored watercolor pencils to make a whole brand new color. So if you don't like any of the colored pencils here, which I highly doubt that because there are so many colored pencils to choose from this watercolor kit, you can mix multiple colored pencils to make a brand new color. As you can see, we've essentially made our very own watercolor palette. All I'm going to do now is dip my paintbrush in the water and activate the color I want from my watercolor palette, and then begin painting our sunset picture with the blue that we've made from our little pencil splotch. And again, because Elsewhere Unplug's watercolor pencils are so pigmented, this technique actually works pretty well. So if for whatever reason you really don't like sketching, or you have a friend that doesn't like sketching but you just have your watercolor pencils, you can make a watercolor palette using watercolor pencils. After activating the orange, I'm gonna go ahead and paint our little sun. Gonna go ahead and add some water to the pink and paint our sky. And with that, those are my 7 techniques that I like to use with watercolor pencils. Option A is always my personal go-to with watercolor pencils, but from this lesson, I actually really enjoyed using option C and D, and we'll probably use those more in the future. Let me know in the comments what your favorite option was, and if there's any other cool techniques that you've found with watercolor pencils I may have not mentioned here today. I'd really love to know, because watercolor pencils are such a really cool and interesting medium. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that it also does come with a pencil sharpener, so you can use that as well. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to Elsewhere Unplug's YouTube channel. Visit the link in their bio for all your watercolor needs, and thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.